What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Trading Crypto. Today we're over Turbo, which is down 4.2% at 005. Small market cap of only 365 million, 69 billion coins in circulation out of 69 billion, which is awesome to see. It means they can't dilute the market by putting more coins in circulation. So that's what I like. One of the main things I like when I look at coins is what is the circulating supply compared to the max supply, and how are they going to put more coins in circulation? Because if they do put more coins in circulation, obviously that dilutes the market. There's more coins out there for people to buy, which affects the price, yada, yada, yada. But this has all the coins in circulation, which is awesome. It means that can't happen. Now, the all-time high on this was 5 months ago at 1.4 cents. That's not that long ago, guys. We're only down 63% from that all-time high. All-time low was a year ago. If you would have bought a year ago on September 26, 2023, you'd be up 80% on your investment, or 80x on your investment, excuse me. So this is where the coin's currently available at. It's available on Binance, which has a leading volume, Deepcoin, Mexi, Gate.io, OKX, LBank, BitGet, Coinbase. There's 9 different pages of exchanges that it's listed on. So if you want it, there's a good chance there's an exchange that has it for you. So with that, let's get into the price prediction and technical analysis on Turbo. All right, everybody, let's take a look at Turbo here. We're on the day chart right now. It actually isn't looking too bad without even drawing on it yet. If you draw from the high to the low, you can see we are above the 786, which is a great support. That 786 does have a lot of price history for Turbo. That's about that 0045 area. You can see back here in June of 2024, it was a pretty heavy resistance for us. And then it's been acting as support a couple times after that. You know, you have October 2024, and then we broke below it here. Now it's acting support since April of 2025. So that 786 does have a lot of price history behind it. And the great part is we're finding support on, and the indicators are juiced up. Stock RSI bottomed out. Look at every time we've bottomed out around this general area, we've seen significant movement back to the upside for the coin. For example, right here went up, right here went up, right here went up. Here we had a little bit of a fake out, but other than that, majority of the time, every time the stock RSI has been down here, we've gone up, which in turn, yeah, the price hasn't made explosive movements, but in turn, the price itself has gone up. Another thing I want to point out here, we'll remove that. Another thing I want to point out here is the WTX. The WTX had 3 sell signals, and we're starting to see a retracement. The great part is we're starting to see this roll over, which means it's slowing down instead of just seeing that straight fall. So there's a good chance that the WTX might be bottoming out here, which would be a great thing. It would show that the bullishness is going to continue for this coin. The RSI is not looking horrible. I mean, we are in a downtrend right now. The stock RSI put in lower highs and lower lows, but overall the downtrend resistance area is right about here at about 62. So that's something to keep an eye on. Now, if we redraw our fib here real quick for Turbo from the high to the low, in the short term, I would be keeping a very close eye on that 786 at 004. It doesn't look horrible. It does look like that is going to be holding here for Turbo in the meantime. So I just want to point out that 004, 005 area. So if we remove that and then we draw the short-term fib for our most recent support and resistance areas, you can see that 618 right now is what's suppressing us. That 618 at approximately 005, 006 is our area of resistance that we need to overtake. If I continue this 618 over to the left-hand side, you can kind of see the price history around that as well. So we got rejected off at February 2025, and we have not been above it since. It's been battle tested. It's definitely May has been trying its hardest to get above that 618, but unfortunately we're not above it yet. So that is our area. If we get above this 618 right here at 00, I would just say 006, then I would be expecting a considerable movement back up to around 009 and then working its way up to a new all-time high. So overall, the day chart's not looking bad at all. Like I mentioned, the MACD is gearing up to go bullish right here. The last 3 days, the bearish momentum for this coin has been slowing down. So hopefully we can continue this push, this battle at the 618 level before we get exhausted. So that's kind of what we'll be looking for right there, is get above that 005, 006 area. If we look at the weekly time frame, the only concerning thing I see about here on the long term is the stock RSI has topped out on the weekly, and we've really never seen a top and just see it drop sideways and go back up. Every time so far we've seen a top, down, down, down. So hopefully we're not going to have to wait and sit through a whole retracement on the stock RSI before we're seeking some continuation of the upside. You do have some good momentum going on the WTX right here. Unfortunately, we've been in the downtrend since June 2024 on that indicator on the long term. The MACD right now, we still did put a engulfing candle in on last week's candle, so hopefully we continue that momentum as well. So the weekly time frame is still confirming that 618 is our resistance area, and hopefully we don't get a heavy rejection off of that and work our way back down. But overall, the day chart looks good. The weekly chart's kind of concerning to me, but we'll play that out, play that week by week, right? Every candle's a single week, so we really don't have to worry about that. A good a good thing I want to point out, if you are a person that looks at candle patterns, this on the weekly time frame, this is a morning star candle. You can kind of see it's just like this and like that. It's called a morning star candle, and 99% of, I wouldn't say 99, I would say about 95% of the time, those are very, very strong indicators of a reversal getting ready to take place. So overall, if you just want to base it off a single candle, that thing does look um, pretty good. Now, day chart, back to the day chart right here. The main thing you want to take away from this is we got to get above that 618 at 006. 006 has been keeping us down here way too long, and we need to break it finally. The one thing that I do see here in the short term is this is a very, very beautiful, beautiful cup and handle pattern. If you don't know what a cup and handle pattern is, just go to Google and type it in. You'll like what you see if you're bullish, right? You'll like what you see. You have the cup, you have the handle, and then you start taking off. So overall, I think Turbo will perform well this bull run. I think we'll easily overtake our all-time high of 1.4 cents. I wouldn't be shocked at all if this thing went up to 5 cents plus. You technically speaking have a 618 all the way up here at 6.5 cents. I mean, you do have a small market cap, 365 million, right? Some meme coins, majority of meme coins run really good. Some meme coins run absolutely insanely hard. So I don't know if this one's gonna be one that runs extremely hard or just runs good. But overall, I do like adding meme coins to my portfolio. Not a majority of the portfolio, but having some low cap meme coins in your portfolio really benefits you later on when meme coins start running hard. So Turbo, my personal opinion, is looking fine. I wouldn't be shocked if this went to 5 cents plus this bull run. We actually have a indicator up here at 6 cents at the 1618. So from where we're currently at, that's approximately a 11x. Yeah, 11x is easily doable during the hype of the bull run. And if you want to get super bullish and go from the all-time low to the high, you actually have a 618 up here, or 1618 up here at 40 cents. So 40 cents is technically speaking is valid. And like we mentioned, that 786 right now is holding us as support. So we're getting squeezed between the 618, 786 area. But eventually during the hype of the bull run, man, that's an 84x. That's an 84x on Turbo. That'd be crazy. But realistically, I wouldn't be knocking, a 10x plus. And then if we happen to break above that 10x area, then we can start showering hopium and say all the way up to the 1618 at 40. But yeah, it's more of a waiting game here, guys. I like I said, I'm done doing swing trading. I'm just buying and holding, buying and holding. So if you have conviction for Turbo, um, then yeah, DCA and do whatever you want to do. So with that, none of this is financial advice. And if there's any coins that you would like me to chart, you can just send me a super chat in the comments and I'll get your coin as soon as possible. Thank you.